Junk silver is an investment and a way of protecting yourself from the event that regular everyday currency loses all value. Barter would be the way of acquiring goods in that scenario, and since junk or constitutional silver is fractional, it would be useful when trading for small items as well as big ones. It refers to coins which circulated as currency before 1965. 1964 and even 1962 specimens are sought after as their condition is about uncirculated and there is less loss of silver than coins minted during the war, for instance. These pre-65 coins hold no numismatic value, and their value are based on silver alone. Before the switch to base metals such as copper and nickel, the cost of the whole metal was superior to the silver content of a coin. Their constitution is 90% silver. Because junk silver refers to old coins, it is strange that they hold no numismatic value. But the fact is, these coins were in circulation and only a few of them do hold a collecting premium. Silver was removed from coinage in 1965 and so many Americans began hoarding the silver coins. Many coins were melted for their silver costs. Still many remain. Junk silver has a low premium depending on where it is purchased. This makes the coins very attractive to investors since they can purchase silver at a lower price and not worry about premiums. You can purchase junk silver by coins, bags, or rolls. About doomsday scenarios, besides clean water, food that takes a while to expire, weapons, and etc., junk silver is thought to be poised to replace the current failing currencies, which may hyperinflate. Since silver thrives on instability, crises, and catastrophes would make it increase in value. Even so, with the increasing demand for silver and considering its rarity, junk silver is a great investment, even if it is circulated. Perhaps heavily circulated coins would prove to be worth less in the future, but silver coins are still silver. Each face dollar of junk silver is worth 0.715 of a troy ounce. $1.40 of junk silver is about 1 troy ounce of silver. Selling and buying price is usually expressed by X face value to get to the final amounts. As for the basic types of junk silver, we have 90% dimes, quarters, and half dollars, all pre-1965. 40% silver Kennedy halves, 35% war nickels, and that's about it. But we have many variations. Let's check them out. Mercury dimes, minted from late 1916 to 1945. This one is a favorite because of some low mintages and the fact that the time period of minting makes confusing it for non-junk coins impossible. The Liberty on the obverse has been confused with the Roman god Mercury, thus the name. It is a 10-cent coin. Roosevelt dimes. These are the current dime pieces of the United States. From 1946 to 1964, it was a 90% silver coin. This one has even less numismatic value than other coins due to lack of rarity. Franklin Roosevelt served as president, and he is the only president to have served more than 2 terms. He was involved in the Second World War and also fought the Depression and is considered by many to be a hero. Quarters. The Washington quarter is the present quarter piece of the U.S. It contained 90% silver prior to 1965. It depicts George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Some people like it, or some people don't. Washington was the American founding father who had an important role in adopting the Constitution. He is widely recognized as an American icon and was the first president of the United States. Half dollar. The Franklin half dollar displays Benjamin Franklin on the obverse and the Liberty Bell on the reverse. It also displays an eagle, as it was the style at the time. It was minted from 1948 to 1963. This piece has low rarity and it's a nice piece of junk silver, as it has a larger amount of silver, being a half dollar. He was a famous inventor and one of the founding fathers of the U.S. The 1964 Kennedy half dollar is a 90% piece minted to commemorate John Fitzgerald Kennedy after his death. The widow had a big part in selecting which coin would be substituted for the new one with Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. Many expensive varieties of this coin exist. The coin was very popular at release, selling out very quickly. It is preferred by many stackers due to condition and it being quite recognizable. From 1965 to 1970, coins saw a diminished silver content, and these are not really considered to be junk silver, as they do not have 90% silver, although they are still quite valuable. War nickels. From October 1942 to 1945, this coin had a composition of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 90% manganese. The war effort had an influence in the composition of this little coin, and today it's somewhat frowned upon, although some individuals think that its fractional nature is good for bartering. The Jefferson nickel is famous worldwide, and the effort to preserve nickel shows us how war can affect just about anything, even coins. So there you have it. Junk silver is a great investment and an option for barter. The previous content was meant as entertainment only, and all my claims were not actual financial advice. Gold and silver are magic. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll let you know that not all junk silver coins were shown. There are others, such as the Standing Liberty and Walking Liberty. Do your research. Thank you.